What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. I'm once again joined by Tyler, and we're back for another video in our Pirates of the Caribbean community series, a community series that airs every other Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. In this video, we want to talk about something that we've seen on YouTube quite a lot over really the past several months, 6, 7, 8 months, right after Pirates 5 came out, but really it's picked up steam over the last little while. We've noticed it more and more, is these fan-made trailers. And the biggest one, and you see it as our title, and maybe people that have seen those trailers have come and found this video because of that title, Return of the Kraken. So Tyler and I want to talk about what we think not only of like those kind of fan trailers in general, but if that's even a good one. Because we're not guilty of it, but we definitely did something along those lines in terms of making up our own story with Tyler's Sea of Wrath last year. But I definitely consider that different, and I guess we can talk about that in this video. But that's the point of this video. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think of that topic as well. So Tyler, I don't know, you want to start us out? What do you think of, because we had seen this, and these are not like small videos. These are videos that are just the fan-made trailers kind of auctioned off as, supposed to be real thing. A pretty stupid title, I think, and I think you agree. And they do big, like 1.3, 2.3 million views. These trailers get a ton. So what do you think about these fan-made trailers and all of them being the same name of Return of the Kraken?
Well, the funny thing about it is how it's Return of the Kraken, but then you really think about what the Kraken did in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and other than killed Jack, destroyed a few boats, that's it. And I don't understand, I guess it kind of probably started as a joke, Return of the Kraken. Like, it sounds funny because they always say, release the Kraken, so it's Return of the Kraken. But, when you really think about it, it's like, well, what would the Kraken even do? It can't talk. It's a giant squid. So it's like, if it returns, that's nice. So it's just funny that, and like you said, it's just funny how multiple people have that as the title, as if, but the funny thing, want to know the funniest part of all, Alex? I don't know what's worse: Pirates of the Caribbean, Return of the Kraken, or Pirates of the Caribbean, In Dire Straits. Because part of me almost thinks that In Dire Straits is a worse name. That's that leaked name or leaked title that it supposedly Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is supposedly titled. I don't personally believe that. I don't know if Alex does. It totally looks fake, as I keep saying, not to get off subject, but as I keep saying, and the reason I'm saying this is basically people come up with dumb names for these movies. Because when you think about it, let me finish what I was saying first. For the Pirates of the Caribbean In Dire Straits, it has the red banner, behind the skull and all that stuff. If you notice, the only thing that kind of makes me a little nervous that it might be the real name is that the skull, the swords behind the skull, are actually upside down. I believe they're facing up. Usually the swords face down. So I'm like, okay, that's concerning, because the only person that would be able to do that and turn it, have it do that and have that fake angle with the blur and all that stuff is somebody who is truly like a professional, because I tried to do that myself. It is not that easy to do the swords that are the same swords that they use, same skull, and then have the swords flipped. It's actually so not easy that the only person that unfortunately could probably do it is the people who actually made the logo in the first place, like the real logo. So that's the only thing that concerns me about In Dire Straits, because it's a horrible, horrible name, if not as horrible as Return of the Kraken. Now, to get back to Return of the Kraken, the reason I'm talking about that is people tend to come up with bad names, and when we look at the actual Pirates of the Caribbean movie names, you have The Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, On Stranger Tides, Dead Men Tell No Tales. So, when you look at those or listen to those all sound actually pretty cool. I in my opinion, On Stranger Tides is the least favorite of mine. Dead Men Tell No Tales is slightly too long, but a cool one, and like a reference to what was said in the movie, but only fans would know that. But At World's End, Dead Man's Chest, those are probably the best names of all. So then, like when you hear In Dire Straits or Return of the Kraken, it just doesn't make any sense. Sea of Wrath, I will say, sounds amazing, arguably the best. But my biggest question is, why can't they call it Pirates of the Caribbean Purse of the Black Curl? Maybe Jack gets a perm or has curls instead of dreadlocks. That would be interesting. I feel like I'm from Elf. It's like he's not a peach, but he what is it? He's self-conscious about the way his pee smells. That's how these names are developed. That's literally what somebody who came up with Return of the Kraken was doing. It's like, what can we come up with that it doesn't make sense to the story, but it just sounds appealing? Unfortunately, that's not how you make titles. As Alex knows, when he stole my idea, literally at the same moment that I came up with it, Sea of Wrath just speaks so many. It just is so cool, so amazing.
It's just weird when I've seen the videos, and I think out of the two of us, I was the first one to see it and kind of let you know that that this has been going around YouTube. It's just really weird that like you were saying earlier, why people have picked that, and I would love to know the history of it, because it's very clear that one video was made, the fan-made trailer, did extremely well, did millions of views, and then other people use the exact same title, throw together different parts of different movies, and they get millions of views too. So it's a copycat nature, but the originating way of the phrase "the Return of the Kraken," I like you said, I don't really understand where that came from, why that would be, why people would. Here's the thing: when I've seen fan fiction or fan-made trailers on YouTube, they should be good. Like, I really, it's ours, it's on podcast now, but Sea of Wrath, it's a really good idea. Tyler's right. Like, we both came up with that literally the exact same second. I think it's a phenomenal title. I mean, if they use it, that would be next level stuff. But that title is really good, personally. Like, I really like that title, and I love Tyler's story that he made for Pirate 6. Like, it makes sense, and it comes from real fans. I feel like when it comes to this Return of the Kraken stuff, it's coming from channels that just do this for any movie franchise just to get views. It's not coming from Tyler. It's not coming from us who, the Pirates of the Caribbean community. Like, we speak for you guys. It's different when we do it. And, and we have respect for the franchise, and we know what we're doing. When it comes to this Return of the Kraken, like, why is that a thing? What, like Tyler said, is it because Davy Jones is coming back that they feel like that's why he's going to bring back the Kraken's dead, by the way. I don't know if those videos, like, mention that fact or not, but, like, the Kraken's dead. So I don't necessarily understand how it comes back, but it's just it seems like a lame kind of cop-out way of coming up with something, but it's just disappointing to me when you see this coming from a non-Pirates channel, just a channel that throws these things together, and it doesn't really respect the material, the source material, like actual fans, and then they get tons and tons of views because people, I'm sure a lot of people know that it's fake, but there's a lot of gullible people on YouTube, and I'm sure they fall for the trap. So I just kind of wanted to talk about that for a little while, and we'll have to see, like Tyler said, we'll have to see what the actual title for Pirates 6 is. It would be interesting to see if it's none of the things that we've discussed, and a lot of you guys gave us ideas back in the day, if you remember, for Pirates 7, 8, 9, so we'll have to see if any of those come even close to the actual title, but we're going to get there in hopefully around a year, so we look forward to that. So let us know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this? Have you seen this Return of the Kraken trailer, and what do you think about the people that make these trailers? Let us know. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, podcast. Now, again, these videos come out every other Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be keeping them going indefinitely until Pirates 6, and then we're going to be carrying it from there. So we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.